Okay, I'm going to close this. Okay, so this is very interesting to me because it's a very even spread. What this tells me is that what we have in New Smyrna is a mix of people that have got substantial roots in the community, but also people that have chosen to come here recently because it's a great place. I mean, I think this kind of illustrates a little bit the dynamic of how New Smyrna is, kind of behaving in terms of, the residential cross-section of folks that are here. Is anyone surprised by this? Okay. If you live in New Smyrna Beach, do you live year-round? Are you seasonal, or you don't live in New Smyrna Beach? You guys are getting good at this. We're getting up to 270 in like 15 seconds. Got it? Okay, I'm going to close it. Interesting. It doesn't mean that's the whole community, but it does mean that that's this room. How should we be thinking about transportation? You ready? A couple more seconds. Okay, just close it. Okay, so we realize that there's no magic bullet to the transportation challenges. We're going to need to do a little bit of everything. We're going to need balanced solutions. That's interesting. What in your daily life is the most sort of visceral or personal indication, good, bad, or other, that New Smyrna Beach is growing? What's affecting you personally? Got it? Okay, I'm going to close it. Transportation. I mean, that's really what this boils down to, right? Do you think the character is mostly in line with your expectations for coastal communities, that New Smyrna Beach is better or in line with your expectations? Do you think New Smyrna Beach is not doing as well as its peers, or it's about the same as its peers? Okay. I mean, I think you should feel good about that, because I think that's a true statement. There's things to work on, but gosh, this is a great town. We just need to work on a few things. Mostly transportation and apparently utilities. And some other things. I don't want to be glib. What time of year are community quality of life impacts, those would be negative, something that you would perceive as a negative impact, most pronounced? Everybody in? It's the winters, the snowbirds, and then a good chunk that is more or less the same all year round. That's interesting. A couple more. When new development is proposed, what entity would you rather see guide the review and approval process of that development? You prefer the city has local control over new regional growth. You prefer the county to guide regional growth and approve development, or you prefer new growth occur in other nearby cities? I just put it out there. Okay. Interesting. So we agree on one thing. We don't love development in the county. I think probably there's certain types of development that folks might prefer to see somewhere else. But I think everything that comes out of this with such a strong percentage that the city has local control is that there is a healthy cohort of people that wants to be self-determinant about what happens here, how it happens, and let's keep, to the extent that we're going to have debates about what should be going on, let's keep it in the family, is kind of what I'm hearing. And then this is a question, at what average annual percentage is the city growing? I think we're towards the end.
By what? By what metrics?
At what average annual percentage?
Population?
By what metrics?
Is the city growing? By population, at what rate is the city growing right now? So we think it's growing about 6%, and Tony, it's actually growing at less than 2%. So reality and perception are, yes, yeah. That's the fixed population. It's between 2 and 3%.